Good morning, guys. Had one request this morning for question 11 on paper 2. This is going to be a trig question of sorts. It's about a ladder on a wall, one of them really interesting, exciting ones. The first thing I noticed was that they give us a formula, h equals 4d, and we can use this to give some values to work through this problem with. Now, if four lots of the distance away from the wall is the height, then I know that the height is 4 when the depth is 1. So I've expressed it as a ratio because it's going to help. These are in meters, so I'm just going to call this 4 meters and this 1 meter. And to find that angle there now, all I need is to use a trig function. So which one is it going to be? Well, that's the opposite, that's the adjacent. So I know that I'm going to be using the tan function. Tan equals opposite over adjacent. And when I'm going to substitute my values in, I'm trying to find x degrees, and that is going here to start with. Tan x equals the opposite 4 over the adjacent 1. And all I need to do to find out what x is now is inverse tan both sides. So like that. 4 over 1 there, I'm just putting it as 4. When you put that into your calculator, you should get 75.96 degrees out. So there's the first part of the question done. We found what x degrees is, and the second part's a little bit more difficult. It's only worth 1 mark, so we're just having a look at the effect of reducing this angle on just the height. Okay, so they're implying there that the depth away from the wall is not changing. And I've got this formula set up already, so I now want to know what happens when x is exactly 75 degrees to the height. So the formula is still tan of our new angle 75 equals a height which we are trying to figure out what happens, and the depth is going to stay the same as 1. Now you might have noticed already that when we rearrange this, it's going to have no effect because 1 times that is that. So when I move this over, I'm just going to get tan of 75 equals our opposite, and the height, the new height that is going to be 3.73 meters. That height is clearly less than our initial height 4, so we can say that when you fix the angle at 75 degrees, the height decreases. Hope that helps.